Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tracy. Today I want to talk about another epiphany that I had last night. I have a lot of realizations in the evenings when I'm just spending time on my own and expanding my consciousness, as you do. So I realized that, so I have a situation in my experience, and I've spoken about this before, where I'm in one situation and I would really like to be in another situation. So last night I realized that I've been expecting the universe to deliver to me what I want, or expecting myself to be able to allow in what it is that I prefer. However, I'm not coming to the party myself. I'm over here in resistance. I'm over here complaining about things. I'm over here feeling hard done by. Now, let me say, this complaining and this feeling hard done by, it's not overt. Like, I'm not going around complaining to every single person about the situation that I'm in, but it's a frequency and I can feel it. And I noticed it last night, and I especially noticed the feeling hard done by, that sneaky victim mentality that likes to get in there and say that somebody's doing something to us when that's never the case, or we're not being treated fairly by the universe or by life. That's never the case, because of course everything that is happening in our experience is a reflection. So when we have that realization that we've got a situation that we're in resistance to, that is holding it in our experience, and we want to shift it, I feel like there's probably a number of things we can do, but there were three main things that came up for me last night. The first one is to shift my attitude and my perspective about the situation that I'm in. Accept it, surrender to it, allow it to be there. Now, in all fairness, I have been working on that. I'm finding it a little bit challenging, but that's okay. We keep going. And the other thing is to spend more time thinking about and imagining what we want. Now, that I find harder to do. That is something that I need to make more of an effort with, because whenever the situation arises, my mind naturally wants to go and focus on the things that I don't like, that I'm currently in. And I do find it quite a challenge to lift myself out of that and to focus on what I would prefer to be experiencing. The key to that is the third thing, and that is to zoom out. Zoom out, drop the stories, drop all the projections, understand that I create all of it, that this is just a reflection, no one's doing anything to me, and look at it from a higher perspective in terms of why is it here? What is it here to show me? What's going on? Now, you would think that that's quite an obvious place to go and an obvious thing to do. However, I have caught myself, and I caught myself doing it last night, and once it happened, I thought, oh, I've done that before. In the minute I go to try to think about what is it here to show me, what is the lesson, my mind goes, nope, we're going to take a detour. I don't want to think about that. I'm over there. And I think it's because I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know why it's here. But of course I'm not going to know unless I dive right into it, and unless I dive right into it with an open mind. So I probably have to drop my preconceived notions around why I thought it was here, and see what it is that it's really here to show me. Now, I feel like the reason that that's coming up for me at the moment is because when I started making these videos, it felt really, really important that I would come from a place of complete authenticity, be fully real and fully true. No masks, no persona, this is what you see is what you get, sort of thing. And so I have to start looking at all of the things that I've been avoiding, because to come from a truly authentic place, I have to embody my true authentic self more and more and more, which means I can no longer brush things under the carpet. I can no longer let things slide. I have to, when something arises that wants my presence with it, I want to catch myself when I take a detour right on past whatever that is and come back to it and dive right into it and see what it is, what this situation is here to teach me and to show me. And when I've done that, it can leave. So obviously that's the path to take, but it's amazing how sneaky the distractions are, and the victim mentality, and the complaining, all of that stuff, because it feels like a normal human thing to do. But we are being called to go beyond that now, aren't we? So that's what I'm working on at the moment. One of many, many things that are going on right now. So, and maybe you are too. Maybe you've got a situation in your experience that you would like to shift. So if that's the case, please let me know how you're going with it, what you're doing with it. We can all help each other, hopefully. All right. Thank you, guys. I love you.